Thanks for tuning in to the Medevac podcast, powered by the Robert Irvine Foundation, whose mission is to support and strengthen the physical and mental well-being of our nation's heroes and their families. They provide them with life-changing opportunities, resources, and support through food, wellness, community, and financial support programs. I'm one of your hosts, David Reid.
And I'm your other host, Christian Meyers. Thank you for joining us on the Medevac podcast today. If you're new here, there's a price for the show. You have to share it with a friend or family member if you get something out of today's episode. And by God, you're going to get something out of today's episode.
We got a fantastic guest today with a huge amount of military experience here.
Tons. Yeah, we've got Will Chesney here. He is a former Navy SEAL, spent some time at Team 4 and then Development Group, and has been on some notable raids, including Osama bin Laden, as well as Captain Phillips, which is pretty wild. So, Will, thanks very much for joining us today. You've got some pretty extensive experience, and being a dog handler, too. That's pretty wild, dude.
It was a good job. Thanks for having me on, guys.
Yeah.
Sorry we kept having to push it. Just
dude.
life gets busy. It's good to be here.
Life does get busy.
Life
Sometimes.
gets busy.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Did it really happen? You know, look at me, I'm the captain now.
That's right.
I'm sure we'll dive into that, but let's kind of rewind a little bit and talk about how you got started. Like, what prompted you to join the military?
So I grew up in Southeast Texas. I grew up in a trailer park. It was a little bit of a nicer trailer park, still a trailer park. All right, so trailer park in Southeast Texas, there's not much to do, man. Like basketball, drugs, the mall. Like that's pretty much the plethora of opportunities.
Sounds familiar.
Yeah, very familiar.
I wasn't really big on college. I don't know. I didn't really have a passion. Didn't want to go be a doctor, lawyer. I don't know.
Yeah.
I kind of sucked at school, unless like it was pretty bad. I remember wasting a lot of time in school. It's like, I don't want to do this. Like, I wanted to leave the trailer park. I wanted to serve. I wanted to do something with my life, man. Like I said, I had a good family. It wasn't the worst trailer park, but it's still a fucking trailer park in Southeast Texas. Like, I got to get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Before I start doing meth with the guys down the fucking street.
And you locked into
I'm
it.
good.
Yeah.
The mall sucks. And I suck at basketball.
And you got to escape that early, too. So many people get trapped in that black hole that is like their hometown, especially in small towns like that. I mean, Dave and I grew up in a small town all the same.
I grew up in a trailer park as well.
Nice.
Yep.
There we go.
And I feel like that is just special operations standard right there. You know, if you're not abused, doing drugs and beaten in a trailer park, then you probably have no business being a special operations guy.
Yeah.
That's where it stems from, right?
Yeah, that's it, man.
Childhood trauma makes a good warfighter.
It's pretty, it's science.
Yeah.
You know, it's
We've
funny.
broken it down a couple times, yeah.
Numerous guests on this show who have special operations backgrounds have troubled pasts.
Yeah.
Yeah, very
I've
interesting.
noticed that too.
Yeah.
Not always, but there's a
Not always.
good majority.
Butterflies and sunshine for some. But
As conventional warfighters, yeah.
But yeah, man, wanted to get out. Didn't really want to go to college. I was like, man, I suck at school, kind of.
yeah.
So I heard about SEALs, like special forces. I want to serve. Like, let's get out of here. Let's go join the Navy. I love the water. And I heard SEAL training is some of the hardest military training in the world. I'm like, all right, let's
give it a shot.
Let's see what happens.
Give yourself a
That
challenge.
job seems like pretty good. And so that was it, man. Once I was in it to win it. Like nothing else. Like that's all I was thinking about. I remember in high school, it was probably one of my worst subjects was English. I hate writing fucking papers. So it's just not my thing. My English teacher was like, I was supposed to write a paper on a certain topic subject she gave us. And I literally wrote it on the history of the SEAL teams. She should have failed me, but luckily she was really cool. She passed me. She was like, I was just driven. Like, I know you told me to write my paper about this, but why don't you give me something I really want to study? So that's what I did. I handed a paper and she's like, this has nothing with what I told you to write about. I was like, sorry.
Grade the writing.
And she passed me and she was
did.
cool about it. But like, it was like, once my mind was set, I mean, it pretty much has to be like that with any sort of special operations program. You can't half-ass it.
Agreed. Yeah.
You
Full
gotta
asset.
you got a full asset for sure, man. You gotta really want to be there. So that was it. Loved the water. Wanted to see if I had what it took. And then I was like, I remember like getting high school. I was a poor-ish kid in, Southeast Texas. All the guys were like, what are you going to do after high school? I'm like, I'm going to go be a Navy SEAL. Sure you are.
Sure,
Sure. We've heard that a million
we'll
times.
see how that works out. But, man, I just hit it hard, nonstop, and I did fairly well. I did okay, man. I learned some valuable lessons. I joined for selfish reasons. I mean, I wanted to serve my country, but selfishly, man, I wanted to learn.
Cool
I wanted to be a Navy SEAL. Like,
Yeah.
I want to do cool shit. And I want to be a SEAL. I want to prove to everybody I have what it takes. And man, I gained such a good family. I love my family that I have in Texas. Don't get me wrong, but it's a different. You guys know it's a different fucking family. Like holy shit.
Yeah.
I got a whole new family going from the trailer park where I can't really trust many people. There's a couple guys, but mostly
Not so much.
I don't really
Yeah.
trust anybody.
Yeah.
And then now I'm like, I trust everybody. Like,
Yeah.
fucking A, right.
Interesting. Yeah, I'm sure that
I go
was
from
a.
this to this. Like I found myself on a beach in Coronado, California. All I got to do is get my nuts kicked in.
Yeah.
I'm like, cool. This is fucking easy. I get to
Yeah.
exercise, hang out with some cool people. Eventually, we're going to start shooting. I'm going to learn all these valuable life skills. I'm going to learn how to be a Navy SEAL. I'm like,
Yeah.
dude,
Yeah.
this is easy. It's just pain. Like,
Yeah.
I can take the pain. I really want to be here. I can accept a certain amount of pain for sure.
That's what it comes down to is like you have to want to be there.
Yes.
And they'll fish out the people who don't want to be
Oh
there.
yeah, they'll figure that out real quick.
Yeah.
So you were pretty streamlined through that program then. It was pretty easy to you, or I mean,
It wasn't easy, I wouldn't say, but I was.
yeah. You're supposed to
17 when I
say
signed
it.
up.
Yeah, it was totally
It was
easy.
super easy.
I was born for it.
It was the last hard
Right,
buds
man.
class.
I actually enjoy buds. Like,
Yeah.
I would go back because we had such a solid class. That's where I would say I made. Like, I have best friends from in the teams and at the squadron, but like my really solid core group of guys I made in buds.
I'm sure.
Like
Yeah.
all that hard training, going together and coming together. It was, that's where I made.
That solidifies that bond.
It really did.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, when you go through the suck together, there's nothing else like it.
Yep.
Yeah.
So it wasn't easy, but I would do buds. I would rather do buds than screen for development group any day. Any day.
Sure.
Like, let's
Take
put
the
me
long
through-
walk. Yeah.
Let's do that.
Yeah. So let's talk about that. So training, you get through the program, you're assigned to what group?
I went to SEAL Team 4 after
Team 4.
graduating buds. We
Okay.
did a few deployments there, both to Iraq, a little bit of South America, and then once I returned from those deployments, I screened for Dev Group,
Okay.
and luckily
So
I got
that's pretty quick, right?
pretty quick. It was about 3 years.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. And is that like average for a lot of SEALs who go dev group?
Yeah, you have to do a minimum of 2 deployments,
Okay.
and then you're allowed to screen. Some
Okay.
guys get away with it a little bit earlier if they're lucky, but
Yeah.
the standard is do a couple of pumps so you can build that reputation. Your reputation is everything in the SEAL teams.
Yeah.
I'm sure it's in every community. Your reputation is everything. So you get a little bit of past performance behind you, and then you can put in your packet to go screen.
Okay.
And the guys will look, see who's coming through, be like, this guy's reputation is good. Let's think about this. Like, you know, if you're not a proper fit, you're not a proper fit. So
Yeah.
I don't know how my packet got picked up, but it did.
Yeah.
But they do a lot of like personality testing for the group, right?
There's some personality testing. There's some interviews where you just sit down and talk, man.
Get to know you as a
why,
person.
Why do you
too.
want to come?
Yeah.
What's your mindset? It's no joke. You have to be able to perform. I mean, the SEAL teams period are no joke.
Yeah.
So to be at that level,
Yeah.
it was an honor to be there.
A massive difference.
It's a big difference. So
Yeah. What is the defining difference between like a conventional SEAL team, if you want to call it that, versus development group? What would be like the definitive difference between the two?
So we definitely have a bigger budget.
Sure. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
better training capabilities.
Okay.
Better budget. Maybe we have a little bit of leeway of getting away with certain things that you might not find in the regular SEAL teams. I mean, everybody's still training super hard.
Yeah.
We're just allowed to we have that budget. So we're like, hey, we want to do this for these reasons. Okay, that makes sense.
And it's
Run
more
with it.
specialized, more specific to every tool set that you've already previously learned in SEAL teams, right? So CQB is just more advanced, right?
It is more advanced. They beat that into us for
yeah.
sure. Like you have to be able to perform at a certain level. That was the hardest part of getting through the selection was can you perform? Everybody's a SEAL. We know you're not going to quit.
Yeah.
So they still kick the shit out of you.
Yeah.
Because they can't really shoot at you, can't put you in the stress. They have to find some way to put you under stress, which physical stress is a real thing. So they're screaming and put you under physical stress, and then you have to perform.
Sure.
So that's the big difference. You still have to perform in buds, but there's a big difference between passing pool comp in buds, which is very hard evolution, but CQB day after day after day after day, like under the microscope,
Yeah.
you'll literally disappear in a day. Like I'm having a bad day. Well, you haven't been performing that great anyways. So if you have a bad day,
That could be it.
you just disappear, man.
Yeah.
You're asked nicely to leave.
And if you do not pass the standards, are you sent back to your SEAL team?
Yes. You'll
Okay.
go back to your SEAL team. You can apply again. Say maybe you were doing fairly well. It just wasn't your time. Like you need to go back to your team, develop a little bit more, possibly come back. Like you're a solid guy. Like you have a good attitude. You probably should be here. Maybe just go back to your team. This is what you need to work on.
Not quite ready.
You're just not quite ready.
So you see that answer quite a bit.
Yep.
Yeah. And how is that experience? I'm sure while you were in preparation for your packet to be dropped, you saw other guys came in who didn't successfully accomplish that.
Yeah. I think it was about a 50-50.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
50%-ish.
Yeah.
It's hard for me to remember a lot of things. I blame it on the TBI.
That's fair.
But I would say around 50, maybe 60% success rate.
Which is, I mean, for people at that level who are performing
Already SEALs.
in the top,
Buds, I think it's 75-80% attrition rate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So having a 50% attrition rate,
It's just
top
layers
level,
on layers.
Yeah. And everybody's a SEAL. Nobody's quitting. It's all performance. So
Yeah. That makes sense.
it was a lot of stress.
And
Bud's kind of easy comparatively. Like you just show up, like, all right, cool. What are we going to do? Log PT, serve passages. I can get my nuts kicked in, have fun with my friends.
yeah.
Tell fuck jokes. Like we're still going to have fun. It's just pain. Like I said, like, cool, I can do all this. And you still have to perform, but it's not like under the microscope perform. Like, every day. Like, I don't want to go away. Like I want to be here. I want to run and gun with the best.
Yeah.
I want to learn. I want to keep advancing in my career and learn and learn and learn. And it's cool. I had nothing else going on. I was in my 20s at that time. So early 20s. I was like,
Yeah.
what else am I going to do with my life? I'll go back to the trailer park. Meth is sounding better.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Nah,
Yeah.
I'm good.
Yeah, that's a challenging one. So especially when you have that high level of performers on there that are still hitting that 50%, 60% dropout rate.
Yeah.
Dude, we did a lot of shooting, a lot of CQB, a lot of jumping, a lot of shooting. And so
What was your favorite?
not the jumping. I'm like this guy. Like when you guys are going to go do the 7X event, I'm like, I'm not a big jumper.
Yeah, not so much.
I'll do it. I was proficient-ish, but it's not my favorite. Where are we jumping? Is it a cool spot? If we're just jumping to jump, like, what's the special occasion?
Yeah, why now are we doing this?
Big thing was heights, man. I don't like heights.
Okay.
Like even as a kid, before joining the Navy, like really, like probably one of my biggest fears is heights. I fucking hate heights. My dad did cell phone communication towers. He did construction on them.
Oh, shit.
So I was like, all right, man, you want to be a SEAL? Like, why don't you go work with your dad? It was a good time to spend time with my dad.
Yeah.
It was a better paycheck. It was cell phone communication tower. It pays well.
Yeah.
And, test your fear of heights. And it was not easy. So
Yeah, face your fears.
face your fears. Like if you can't get your ass up this tower, you're not going to go and jump out of an airplane and do all this other stuff. So it was good.
How many jumps do you have at this point?
I honestly don't even know, man. I would guess 300-ish. We jumped quite a bit. I think it was 50 just to get qualled.
And
Yeah.
still, you still have that just fear of heights.
Every time I go up in the plane, I'm like, oh, fuck. As soon as the door opens, as soon as you leave the ramp, I'm like, oh, what was I thinking? Like, this is awesome.
Yeah.
It's the ride up. That's the worst. Every time I'm like, how is this still happening? Let me see the O2.
Yeah.
Hitting the O2.
Relax
a little
bit,
Just chill,
yeah.
bro. Exit. Like, I've
It's
had
such
incident.
a common thing too. Such a common thing.
I almost took my buddy out. Like I was tracking and I wasn't that great of a jumper. I was trying to track to him and I didn't pump the brakes fast enough to slow down.
Ooh, yeah.
And I shot right under him. We get on the ground and I love this guy. And he's like, what the fuck were you doing? I'm like, oh, I am so sorry. He's like, hey man, you stair step on the way down. And we're jumping with some pretty high performance guys. And
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I definitely learned a lesson that day. I never forgot. I'm like, all right, man, don't try to push it too much when it comes to jumping. Like just
Ease it in.
ease it in.
Yeah.
You know the game, baby. Ease it in.
Yeah. You don't want to go in too fast.
No, that was a lesson learned. Like, he's like, if you run into me like that, going that fast,
Yeah, that could be it.
yeah. I mean, we've lost actually guys
Yeah.
colliding in the air. Yeah. So
Yeah. It's pretty unfortunate.
yes, it is.
Yeah. Ease on in.
Forgot.
Ease on in.
Ease it in. Stair step it in. So I learned stair step that day.
Yeah.
And I'm like, cool, noted. Don't
Should've
just
been
track
like
right into the pack, bro. What
I
are
did
you
it on
doing?
purpose.
Yeah, right. I was trying to take you guys out.
You were in my way.
Leroy Jenkins. Yeah, you were in my way.
You're in my path. Yeah.
I forgot how I got off on this tangent. I think you were asking another question. I just
Oh, we're just
ramble.
talking about what you love to do. Not jumping was one of which.
Man, the CQB, that's a great little puzzle.
Yeah.
It's great, man. Especially
And
when you
it's
get around,
different every time.
it's different every time. Especially get around a bunch of guys that are really smart and that love it just as much as you.
Yeah.
And just sit there. I mean, even just sitting there listening to the guys talk about it, it's like, I could sit here and listen to this shit all day.
Yeah.
And just getting to do runs through houses and be efficient in the kill house is pretty. It's a lot of knowledge I gained there.
Yeah.
And it's perishable.
I mean, that's an art form.
It
It's
is
an art
perishable.
form.
Yeah. It's an art form. Watching guys, especially at levels like that, move through buildings, it's so impressive.
It's pretty crazy.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah, being able to work together like that, very little communication, and you have to be as fast as possible.
Yes.
That's so impressive.
Doing the hostage
And as
rescue.
accurate as possible.
Oh, yeah.
That's
No
on top of it.
Can't take out the hostages, can't take out the civilians. You got so many variables to this.
You just look around sometimes like, how many guys do we have? We just cleared this entire structure. And what was our time? Like, really, that was our time? No shots missed. It's like, holy fuck. That's impressive.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it paid off later with the, we were able to do some hostage rescue stuff, not CQB style. Some guys were able to do that, but the amount of training you put in, or the amount of time you put in during training really pays off, especially when there's an American hostage's life on the line, man.
Yeah.
It's no joke.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So what year did you head over to the development group?
2008.
Okay. So you
showed
were
up around the end of 2008.
okay. So you were in for about 6 years at that point.
Yeah.
Enlisted in 02. And then, okay. So you went over 2008. And what was that transition like? So you show up at your new team, at Team 6, which, it's incredibly high level, as most people know. What's that experience like for you?
It was great, man.
Yeah.
Just to go through selection was quite the process. So to be able to make it through that and then show up, and it was just like,
You're the new guy again,
you're
or
the
what?
new guy, so you're not sure how you're going to be treated. You're like, all right, how's it going to be? You show
Yeah.
up, and to that, they just like open arms accepted you. Like, I remember
Really?
talking to one of the guys, and I'm like, is this a trick? Like,
Yeah.
He was being so nice and welcoming me into the family, and I'm like, what's the catch?
Yeah.
Like, what are you going to do? Like, I don't know if that makes any sense. Sometimes they like to play games. You show up to the team.
The FNG, right?
You're the fucking new guy. Yeah, you show up and you're like, all right, stand up and introduce yourself. And like you stand up in front of the whole team and they're like, shut the fuck up
Yeah,
as soon as
sit
you start
down.
saying your shit. Nobody fucking cares. Like, sit down.
Yeah.
So I show up.
It's a troll.
The guys coming in, talking to me, like, whatever you need. I'm like, what's the catch?
And it was a big difference between when you went to SEAL Team 4.
Same group of guys, man.
But like you got the shit when you got there first, I'm sure. Right after Buds.
Yeah, like, okay, what are we going to go do? Like, this is our training budget. Like, we're going to go do these training trips. And it was definitely different. You get
Yeah.
to do a more variety of cool things, I would say.
Yeah. Gotcha.
I remember as a new guy, I came back from one trip and it was during our personal development cycle. So it was basically sign up for whatever schools you want to, hang out with the family, do stuff, just grow. Like, what are you interested in? Grow in that field. I come into the team room and I had signed up for really any trips, and I sat down and talked to the guy, and I went like, I signed up for horseback riding, dirt bike, learning dirt bikes, Corvettes, another jump trip. I'm like, I just signed up for 4 like badass trips back to back in under 5 minutes. Interesting. I had nothing going on, man.
Yeah.
I was a single 20-something-year-old guy. I was like, I was full blast into it. And I was like, I just signed up for 4 epic trips. And looking back on it these days, man, just one of those trips would have cost me
Way too much.
a lot of money.
yeah.
A lot
Like,
of money.
I just signed
Yeah.
up in 5 minutes, and I'm like, I got my next 2-3 months full of just fun.
Yeah, badass TDYs. So they give you some leeway to develop the things that you're most interested in, or that you have a draw to.
Yep.
That's interesting. So can you talk about any of these schools, these advanced schools? I mean, horseback riding, that's fairly
You
uncommon.
never know when you're going to learn how to pack mules and
Yeah.
ride horses. So just go and that was actually Rob O'Neill booked that trip. He booked it
shit.
in his hometown, Butte, Montana.
How funny is that?
How funny is that? He just wanted a trip back home.
Yeah.
So you go out there, you learn how to ride horses, so
Learn
you
how to
can
ride.
apply it to your tactic repertoire later.
How do you pack this mule? Tie the ropes to pack the mule and get it all down? Like, that's perishable. You asked me to pack a mule now. I got nothing, bro. Like, saddle
Yeah.
a horse.
Yeah.
It's been a minute. That was a long time ago.
That's so interesting.
But learning that just in case. You never know when you're going to find a horse in Afghanistan. You're going to learn how to learn some mules to pack.
Yeah, same with like,
never know.
dirt bikes and
Yeah.
Corvettes in Afghanistan.
Hey,
you never
how
know.
do you work a high performance vehicle?
Yeah.
How do you really run this track?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we sat down. That's what we would do. We would find the best in the world for jumping. Let's go get the Red Bull guys. They're pretty good.
Yeah.
Guys jumping out of planes with no parachutes, landing in nets. Like, these guys are solid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
These guys
that
know
is
what to do.
insane.
So like, how do I run this track the best? How do I run this dirt bike the
So you're
best?
just getting the best access.
Like,
So-
we don't have time to really mess around. We're doing a plethora
Yeah.
of things.
And is that in a window of your like normal training? Is there like 6 months dedicated to honing those
It all varied.
special skill sets?
Things would change. I had some 6-month deployments. I've had some 3 and some in between. It seemed like it pretty much would change every time.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
And some of them are just real quick. You're there and back.
Some of them are real quick.
Yeah.
But yeah, they'd break it up into sections where all right, you're going to go train with your squadron or your team during this set amount of time. You might have some time off if you want it. And then you can go work on personal development and go to schools that will advance your career, whatever makes sense. You had a great group of guys, great leadership where you can just sit down and be like, hey man, what are you interested in? That's how I got drawn into dogs.
Yeah.
You just sat down with my leadership and it's like, man, I really like the dogs. I'm like, all right, cool, run with it. Or like, I really like jumping. Cool, run with it as far as you want to go.
Okay. So talk about that. Were you a dog handler in Team 4 and then you carried that over? Or is that something you developed?
First time I saw a dog work at Team 4. They did a quick demonstration at one of the training trips we were on.
Okay.
It was just a quick dog and pony. Basically put one of the guys in the team in a bite suit, have him run out in the field, release the dog.
Yeah.
That's always fun. You know, watching watching the
time.
dog tackle some dickhead. He fall every time.
Oh, yeah.
Go run just to make sure you fall.
Yeah.
You're usually going to fall. Everybody laughs. The whole team laughing at you. So that's the first time I saw a dog, was that quick dog demonstration. Then it's back to working.
Okay.
And then once I got to dev group, that's when I really saw the dogs being. We would use a dog every night, and man, those dogs got worked.
Yeah.
Like, in a very good way. So there's a saying in the book. I remember being in the team room. I don't know who was talking. I just remember being in there, and somebody was like, "Hey, raise your hand if a dog's ever saved your life." And literally everybody's hand went up. Like,
Wow.
Dogs were being utilized. I saw that on my first deployment, like night after night. I love dogs too. Cool. I also learned at Team 4, when I showed up as a new guy, I got comm school. You have no choice. You're a new guy. We need you to go to this school. You're going. Like, you have no choice. So, like, hazmat driver, like, oh man, dang it.
Don't want that one.
Don't want that one.
Yeah.
I got lucky. I got comm school. So at first, I was like, I didn't care. I'm like, cool.
It's a good
comm
skill.
School. It's a great skill.
It's another
right?
skill. Yeah.
So I got sent as a new guy, no choice, go to comm school, which became a pain in the ass on deployment because everybody's crypto drops right before the op.
Every time.
Every time. So you're going around anyways. Yeah. It's not the worst job, but it's not the best job. It's a very good skill.
Sure.
I ended up getting that, ended up getting sniper school and then JTAC. So then getting all 3 of those schools early in my career just showed me if you make yourself invaluable, then you get to go on every single op.
Oh, yeah.
And I was like, interesting.
Yeah, you can fill every role.
You can fill every role.
Yeah.
So it's like, okay, what else is there? Like medic. There's always need a medic, right? Like finding those very, really valuable skills to where it's like, okay, well, there might be a lot of breachers, there might be a lot of snipers, but if I, get like a good base of stuff that I can do, I'm not going to get left behind.
Yeah.
Saw that in the dog program when I was overseas. I'm like, those dogs are a very valuable tool. I really want to go out every night. And there's some guys that don't want to operate a dog.
Yeah.
If you're not being utilized, you're stuck babysitting a live animal, which when I wasn't being utilized as a dog handler, guys are over there kicking indoors, clearing houses, having fun. And
So you switch positions quite a bit.
Yeah, you have to, just because you show up as a SEAL, as an operator, then you're good job. Cool. Nobody here gives a fuck.
Yeah.
Like, what can you provide to us? Or you can go away.
Yeah.
What do you think the mass majority of the backgrounds that these individuals had?
There's a wide majority, man.
Just
That's,
wide.
Mostly trailer park kids, I would say.
Yeah.
No, there's a wide variety of guys, man. You never know what you're going to get. There's some guys in buds, you're like, oh, that guy looks like he's going to be a SEAL. Like, great swimmers, they're ripped, they just look the part and they're gone.
What I mean by background is what units are they coming from? Are a lot of them SEALs? A lot of them
They're all
special
everybody's
forces?
SEALs.
Just everybody's SEALs.
Everybody has to be a SEAL.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not like other programs where you can come from a wide variety. For us, for Dev Group, your background is SEALs.
Yeah.
Okay.
We bring in other people as well. Like we'll have some BJs augment us.
Okay.
So they'll go through training and some other stuff like that. But as far as operators and shooters, some guys would actually go through the selection course. And then cool, like, good job.
Yeah.
You make it through the selection course. Like, that's really
I know
safe.
there's a lot of cross school training. Yeah.
Well, we will have another selection course for other support personnel that isn't as rigorous as that selection. So it's like some of the dog guys that we have come through the program, we're not going to send them through green team. It just doesn't make sense. So we have a separate selection process that they can go through. Still teaches them some very valuable. They're not SEALs. They're not coming from our background. So it's like learning the kill house in our capacity. Does that really apply to you, man.
Sure.
You're going to be working a dog, or you're going to be doing this. So there's another selection process that they can go through that still proves that they need to be there. But it isn't like, we definitely sent some guys through the whole full selection.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you get this first experience with dog handling when you get to the development group. Can you talk about that a little bit? So your first experience, when did you decide to become a dog handler and start pursuing that passion?
On my first deployment with my squadron, like I said, I saw the value in the dogs. Like every night, that dog is saving somebody's ass, literally like saving lives. I brought it up to my team leaders. Like, I love dogs. I know I need to find a job. I'm a new guy. I can get away with carrying the ladder for now and taking out the trash, but I need to find something to grow into.
Sure.
Dogs. And there wasn't a whole lot of guys that wanted to do dogs, so it was pretty immediate. Like, okay, cool. When we get back from this deployment, you're going to handler school. It was actually a dog that we had on that deployment named Falco.
Okay.
He unfortunately did not make it back from that deployment because he sacrificed his life saving ours. But it's it happened pretty quickly. It's like, all right, you'll be getting Falco. You'll be going to this handler course. The ball started rolling.
Okay.
It was great. We returned home from that deployment. Like I said, we lost Falco, but he ended up saving at least somebody from getting shot, I would say. Like, that sucked. He was a great, solid dog. He was a Malinois.
Okay.
Get back. We had a group of new dogs that had been some guys. We had trainers at the command that'll take some team guys. They'll go overseas, or they'll go to different vendors and go on buy trips, and they'll select the dogs. Like, not every dog, just like not every person, is going to be a good fit for the command. So they'll go around to check out all these different vendors and be like, okay, choose 5 dogs, 10 dogs, bring them back. So we had like, I don't know, 15, 20, 30 dogs.
Okay.
As soon as we return home from deployment, it's like, all right, I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about as far as dog handling. So I just show up and watch the trainers and the other handlers that have been around for a while, and the master at arms. We had master at arms with us, just like, this is how you work a bite suit training exercise. This is how you do odor. This is how you basically do some basic leash handling. Like, just kind of watching and learning and getting a feel for them, and for that and the dogs as well. So I got to see a wide variety of different dogs. Like I said, they probably had a good 20, 30 dogs. And then 2 dogs stuck out. It was Cairo, obviously, and another dog named Bronco.
Okay.
And I honestly kind of like Bronco a little bit better. I didn't have any idea what the fuck I was talking about. I'm just showing up as a SEAL, watching the dog training. I don't have any experience with dogs. Like, I had dogs growing up, but as far as handling the dog,
different
it's
animal.
a whole different animal. That's like, when people ask me if I'm a dog trainer, I'm like, I'm a dog handler.
Yes. They've already been trained.
They've been trained.
And you just handle.
Like, I haven't put in my 10,000 hours, and like, there's bite work, there's odor work, there's basic handling, there's different types of handling. There's reward based, there's e-collar, there's choke chain based, there's so, and that's just the start. Like, there's so much that goes into just decoying and catching a dog alone. Like, do I consider myself a good dog trainer? I'm like, meh. I did a couple of deployments with a dog. I've handled a dog operationally. If you want to talk tactics on where to apply a working dog and handling a dog, then I have some ground to stand on there. As far as dog training, man, that is a deep rabbit hole that I've barely stuck my toe into.
So that has to be a common misconception then.
I mean,
He's a dog handler. He must have trained the dog and worked.
Those dogs are already trained.
Yeah.
I picked up in my couple of deployments as much as I possibly could. It was good. I went to Adler Horse Canine in Ontario, California for, I think it was like 9 weeks. And that's a long trip.
Yeah.
Just me, the dog, and all the guys that were going to be handling a dog. And that was a solid course. That was one of the best courses I went to. It was a 9-week long, fully immersed training course. And man, like, I got a lot out of that course, but that was just like opening my eyes. Like, it's like just catching a dog. Now you know how to do basic leash work. You've got an idea of how the e-collar works. Like, this is the basic mindset of a dog and how to start. But man, just 9 weeks is just the beginning. It's like, man, am I even going to be able to deploy with this dog comfortably? Like, there's so much that goes into it.
Okay.
Like, can I keep this dog? How do I train this dog to know exactly what I want it to do? It can't talk. Like, hey, dude, I want you to go find explosive odor. It's like, all right, dude, okay, I understand.
Yeah.
Like, no. How do I communicate clearly with this dog I need you to go save our fucking life.
Yeah.
Like, I need you to find this explosive. And when you do, I will give you a very good reward. Please. How do I clearly communicate that to a dog with just my little bit of 9-week experience?
Yeah.
Let alone catching a dog, finding a bad guy. I mean, shit, there's so much that goes into it.
So there had to be a lot of on the job figuring it out.
100%.
Yeah.
Stuff that's not necessarily written in a rule book somewhere.
Yeah. I got my great base, I would say, from that 9 weeks. Love that course. Love those guys. Like, those are fucking amazing people.
Yeah.
The Reavers, solid people. But man, that was just the beginning.
So you go to this 9-week course, and do you soon deploy afterwards? I'm assuming you have a first deployment as a dog handler.
I do.
Dedicated, right?
I'd say we had about 3 months.
Okay.
I would guess. And then we deployed.
Okay. Where's this deployment to?
The first deployment was to Afghanistan. I
Okay.
can't remember exactly where the first deployment was.
Yeah.
Blame it on the TBI. Yeah, just can't think.
It's all right.
It
It happens, man.
all kind of just
Blends
Blends together, man.
Yeah.
We know how it goes.
Yep.
So some of your first experiences then, being a dog handler on deployment, doesn't necessarily have to be there, but what's it like transitioning from, traditional SEAL team deployments to being a dog handler on deployment? What's that experience like?
It was, you're mostly just working your dog, watching your dog, reading your dog, and using his nose to the best of his capability.
Now, are you typically breaching with a team? Are you sending the dog out to, find squirters, that kind of thing?
Yeah.
Or
So you'll be finding squirters, looking for explosives. So I'm just watching for any change of behavior for the dog. So basically, like even out front if we're patrolling, I'm up front with the dog, letting him off leash and then watching him the whole time. But we're so well trained that everybody knows how to watch the dog.
Yeah.
But it's my job to watch any sort of change of behavior in that dog. Like that dog sees something, not only keep us out of harm's way, to keep him out of harm's way.
Yeah.
Say we're in Afghanistan patrolling in the middle of nowhere. He fucking throws a change of behavior and starts heading right towards a bush. Fucking big bush, change of behavior. There's something in that fucking bush. So not only keeping us safe, or a bridge or whatever the fuck, like I know that dog is on odor. Come here. Recalling him over here to save him and us. And like, all right, let's
And then reassess.
tell the guys something's over there. I think I see something. I saw a change of behavior. I think there's probably something in this area. And then reassess. Do we go around? Do we drop bombs on it? What's the situation? It's all situational dependent.
Yeah. And he can't communicate with you, obviously.
But I see it.
To what
So
it
he-
is. Yeah.
His change of
Beelines.
behaviors, that's the only communication. Yep.
So his change of behavior is to beeline towards that.
It just depends on what it is. There's different.
Okay.
But yeah, if I see him acting different, like he's just normally doing his patrol, and then if I see him, I know his tail. Every dog has different tails, and I know Cairo's tail. Like on explosive odor, I think it was both odors. If he's on odor, he would throw a change of behavior. I'm like, okay, noted. Maybe let's see if he keeps up with it. He had like this helicopter tail thing going on. His tail would literally just do a circle. I was like,
Okay.
okay, he's definitely on some fucking odor. Look at that helicopter tail.
Yeah.
Everybody
Yeah.
can see that thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting.
But every dog's different. I guess that's why we do so
yeah,
much.
it's not like they train the tails
Nah.
to a circular formation.
So it's like knowing your dog, like just
Yeah.
like everybody on nods. I knew every single fucking person. We did so much training on night vision from the back of your head. I know who he is for sure. I probably know what you're doing. I know what you're thinking. Same thing with a dog. Like I can read my dog's fucking mind. We've done so much work together. I can pretty much read his fucking mind.
Yeah. Get that telepathic connection going.
Yes.
Yeah.
And if not, then I'm not doing my job. Should be like that.
yeah.
Which always paid off when somebody ate shit on nods on the shit ditch. I see somebody fall and they fall like, fuck you. You're not getting away with that later.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah, wait till we get back.
Yeah.
Somebody always falls on the patrol. And
The shit is never ending. Yeah. Absolutely.
I remember riding on the helicopter back like at least waist deep.
Oh,
from
absolutely.
Falling in a shit ditch. The whole helicopter stunk. I'm like, oh man.
Everyone
That
hates
was
you.
I
one
need
of my
some shots. Stick me with whatever.
my
I fell in a
very
shit
first
ditch.
mission ever was an 8-click infill.
Nice.
And I fell right into a fucking shit canal.
Oh,
Perfect.
And I was like, is this setting the standard for how deployments are going to go
Yep,
from now
that's
on?
it. You're welcome.
Yeah.
The basic standard.
I'm sitting there just like pulling security.
It's
Just
the worst, man. It's the fucking worst.
it is. It's a crazy one. So how'd the rest of that deployment go for you?
It was good. So a little nervous in the very beginning.
Yeah.
So am I going to be able to perform as a dog handler and an operator? Is Cairo going to be able to perform? Like the dog hasn't had a live bite. We had a little bit of trouble with Falco. The dogs are trained a certain way overseas. They usually trained to go into something called like a bark and hold.
Okay.
which makes sense for law enforcement. They find the suspect. The suspect's being compliant, hands up or whatever. The dog will sit there and bark at them and hold them. And if the suspect moves or does something weird, then he can engage. For us, that's not going to fly.
Yeah.
I mean, that's how Falco died. 2 guys hiding in a ditch. Falco goes and finds the one guy. And if he's sitting there barking, well, I mean, even if it's just one guy, he's just going to fucking shoot him.
Yeah.
That's what usually happens is 2 guys run off. Fucking dog engages one guy. That's how Falco died. He's engaging one guy.
Yeah.
He gets shot. Same thing with Cairo. Cairo was shot before the Bin Laden mission. 2 assholes in a field trying to suck us in. Guy with a PK up high in a tree. I think there was a guy. I wasn't over there. Anyways, that's a long story. There's a guy with a white light trying to suck us in from what I heard.
Okay.
There's definitely a guy with a PK up in the tree. Like, get a little closer. It's either that or a suicide vest.
Yeah.
The dogs engage. They show their hand. But what tangent was I just going off of? Totally lost track.
We're just talking about your deployment and
So Falco was having a little bit of trouble. He was going into the bark and hold. And I was like, oh shit, that's not going to last. Like, he's just going to die. Like, his Falco was a great dog, real friendly. It's like no reason to get him killed if he's not going to be able to get that out of him. But
Yeah.
I remember a couple nights later, Falco got on a real bite and he turned into a monster after that. Like, he clicked. So he went from like, ooh, man, I really hope he picks it up because like, you can't really go into a bark and hold. That's a problem.
Yeah.
To, I don't have to do this anymore. I can
go right into the bite.
He turned into a monster.
Oh, man.
He turned into a great dog. But unfortunately, like I said, one night he found a couple of guys and he got engaged and just didn't pull through, man.
Yeah.
And where were you guys located at this point? Because you have to be close by as his handler.
Oh, yeah. So we're always right up on it. Like, it's like the night Jimmy Hatch got shot. He was a former teammate of mine. We lost a dog named Remco on that night. His handler was Mike Toussaint. We're always right there. Dog goes up, distracts the guys. They start engaging the dog. The dog gets shot through his head, but as they're engaging, it allows us to get a little bit closer and like they show their hand. Like, I know exactly. Usually they'll just go and hide and wait for us to get close and fucking explode themselves or just start spraying and fucking praying. And that's basically what happened. Jimmy took a round through his femur, which fucked him up really bad. And Remco lost his life, but Jimmy attests
still
that
breathing.
Dog saved his life. I mean, if you go fucking talk with Jimmy, he'll be like, that dog saved my fucking life. Like, well, good.
Man.
So I wasn't sure, like, how is he going to perform? How am I going to perform? But once we got into the rhythm of things, it's like, all right, this is cool. I definitely made plenty of mistakes along the road, but I had great leadership to guide me and mentor me and be like, hey man, you fucked this up, don't do it again. I'm like, cool, noted.
Yeah.
But I definitely made my fair share of mistakes, that's for sure. But
Sure.
luckily I had great leadership to guide me in the right direction, and once we got into the swing of things, it just got better and better and better.
Yeah, I'm sure.
So you said Cairo took some rounds before the Osama bin Laden
Yeah, I
raid.
think it was the first deployment. Same thing, Falco
Okay.
dying. We were tracking a couple of bad guys. They were on mopeds, loaded down. Couldn't engage for some reason. I don't know. That's a whole different story. But they ended up getting to a tree line, disappearing into the tree line. The motorcycles actually split, 2 on each.
Okay.
We followed one set. Other guys followed the other set. They made it to the one fucking tree line in the middle of nowhere, Afghanistan.
Yeah. There's always one out there.
There's always one out there. So we land a safe distance away. We'll make our way up, doing our escalation of force, as you will, trying to get them to comply. They're shitheads, so they're obviously not going to comply. That's when they were fucking... One guy was fucking... Dickhead was hiking himself up in a tree with a PK trying to get the high ground on us while the other guy's getting set up. And I guess I made my way to the right flank, trying to use the wind and Cairo's nose to the best of our ability. Sent Cairo in. He disappears into the tree line, cuts left into the wind. I can't see him anymore, so I can't really call a change of behavior. But there's a distinctive difference between our gunshots and the AK rounds. So once I started hearing AK rounds, I'm like, fuck.
Yeah.
Seems like he found him. I start to try to recall him. It seemed like an eternity. It was probably like only 30 seconds to a minute, but it seems like forever. I'm like, fuck, my dog is dead. Cairo was solid.
Yeah.
He would listen. I didn't even need the e-collar to recall. Like, I could just say, Cairo here. He's coming back to dad. He listened very well. Anybody could handle Cairo. He wasn't recalling very fast. I'm like, shit. Either he's lost in the woods, but it's not that fucking hard. Like, he knows where I'm at. It's like, shit, it's not good. I heard AK rounds. started to get that fucking terrible feeling of like, fuck, my dog is dead. Like we've played this game before. Like we lost Falco. Jimmy's dog just died. I mean, Mike's dog just died not too long before that. I mean, anyways, so we've played this game before. What seemed like eternity, there was a little bit of a low wall around the tree line. So the guys were hiding behind that, using it as cover. I'm making my way down the wall, and I guess it had taken him a while. He had been shot through his chest and shot through his arm. I guess he couldn't probably hop back over the wall or some reason. He had to, seem like he made his way around the wall. So maybe he found a break in it or something, but I see him off in the distance. And if anybody knows what a fucking Malinois is, like a German Shepherd, any sort of high energy drive, like they're a million miles an hour nonstop.
Yeah.
Like you can fucking beat that dog with a hammer. He's gonna be like, dude, fuck you, bring it. Like they can take some shit. Like to see him limping towards me, I'm like, he's just not really moving. He's moving slow. And then as he's moving, he just sort of collapses. And I'm like, fuck, Malinois don't collapse. Like they never collapse. I was like, he's dead. Like he's fucking done. Like that's the first thing through my mind is like, yeah, he's dead. Malinois don't collapse. It was weird though. They always say like, shut off all your emotions. If like your teammate goes down, you got to take care of the threat first, right? Step over your dead teammate, finish the job, and then you can go address the problem with him, right? So same thing. It's like, fuck, it immediately hit me like a ton of bricks, like he's dead. And it was just weird, like all that emotion shut off. It's like, cool, he's dead. That sucks really bad. And then it was gone. I'm like, it's fucking weird to even look back and say.
Yeah. That compartmentalization.
Yeah, man, it happened real quick. I'm like, okay, what's the threat? 2 assholes hiding in a tree line with 10 to 15 badass motherfuckers. Like, they don't need me. Like, they can handle that. So I didn't run over there to see if I was needed. It's just automatically, like, you got those 2 fucking assholes covered. Yeah. They're probably already dead anyways. So I run back to Cairo, see what's wrong with him, and I see he's still breathing. So I'm like, oh shit, he's still breathing. Like, thank God he's alive. I break out his medical kit. I lay it on the ground. I start taking off his vest, and I start pulling out all of his equipment, his muzzle. And it was like, man, it really showed, like, under such a shitty situation, all that training that we put in just like really come together. Yeah. Like one of the medics up there immediately knew, like, those 2 assholes are taken care of. I mean, I'm literally just, all I did was get out his kit and I'm unzipping his vest and getting out his muzzle. Like, that's less than 30 seconds, 15 seconds worth of work. Yeah. He was already there breaking open his fucking kit. Wow. His medical kit. Cairo had his own specific medical kit. It's like, fuck yeah, thanks, man. I didn't say shit. I said Cairo's down over the radio so everybody knew. Yeah. We had a wounded teammate. He immediately was fucking on him. Like, cool, I'm not needed here. I'm here. I'm getting his, so I'm literally, as I'm putting Cairo's muzzle on, he had already broken open the gauze and is shoving his fingers inside Cairo's chest. Yeah. Enough. I mean, Cairo was packing the wound, man. Yeah. Literally, as I'm slipping the muzzle on, Cairo's trying to bite him. Like, Cairo's a friendly dog, but you're stuffing fucking fingers inside an open wound. It's just a reaction. Like, he's like, fuck, trying to get him. Perfect timing. And then as soon as he's getting him stabilized, like, all right, literally the helicopter, I'm seeing the helicopter come to land. I'm like, it was flawless. It was like fucking perfect, man. Like, that's why we put in all the training that we do. It was fucking flawless.
Yeah, you get seconds to respond instead of...
And it literally happened in seconds. Yeah. Like, I'm literally unzipping him and putting my shit here on him. Cool. You're getting him taken care of. And the helicopters, the leadership had already called in the fucking Casevac bird. Like, oh, man. Epic. Get him on the bird. Get him back to base. There was no veterinary staff on the base we were at the time. So literally, like, surgeons. So the helicopter pilots didn't have to put their lives on the line. Like, we're still in a gunfight. They don't have to put their lives on the line for a fucking dog. Yeah. Those 160th pilots. Like, always fucking hats off to them, man.
Oh, absolutely.
I'll fly with those guys any day of the fucking week.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Saved Cairo's life. Thank you for doing that. Surgeons back on base didn't have to work on him. It's like a fucking dog. Like, no, he's part of our team. They don't know that shit. He's our fucking teammate. They treated him just like part of the team. They didn't have to.
That's incredible.
Surgeons on base, saved his ass, got him stable, flew him to Bath. The veterinary staff, I mean, they worked their asses off all night long, and I laid there with him. I didn't think he was going to pull through. They'd done tracheotomy, had tubes in each lung. He was in real bad shape. I didn't think he was going to pull through. Yeah. I laid there on the fucking ground with him. I was like, all right, well, if you die, at least I'll be here right next to you. Woke up the next day, and he was fucking good, man.
Still kicking.
He was moving slow.
Insane.
That first day, like, all right, baby steps out, go take a piss. I think it was like the second or third day, all tubes out. He's wagging his fucking tail with sunglasses on. I wish I had pictures I could show you.
Oh, man.
That's
Those
insane.
Malinois are crazy.
The resiliency.
Yeah.
You got shot twice with an AK, and you're like, all right, cool. 2 days later, I'm fucking good.
Yeah,
Like,
let's go party.
let's go party.
Man.
That's a seal dog right there.
Those Malinois are no
Yeah.
joke. Man. They can take a
It's
beating. And
So
keep on
incredible to hear that they get treated the same as a
Yeah.
teammate.
As well they should, too.
As they should.
Yeah,
They
as
sacrifice
well
their
as they
lives for
should.
us. And
Yeah.
people always ask me,
But
is
I
that
think
fair
for
to the
our
dog?
audience, it's important to realize,
Yeah.
that we
Oh,
treat
yeah.
our dogs good.
At the command, we have a memorial wall for all the guys that we lost.
Mm-hmm.
Of course. Right beside them are the dogs. So
It's
it's not,
part of the team.
part of the team, part of
Yeah.
the family.
It's incredible to see that he could pull through after something like that so quickly.
And people always ask me, it's like, is it fair to the dog? Does the dog know what he's doing? I'm like, well, if you know Malinois or any sort of working dog, it's unfair to not work those dogs.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you leave them in your house, like most people do, that's not what they're designed for. They need a job.
Yeah.
They need a job. It's like fucking huskies and sledding. They need a job.
Yes.
Give that dog a fucking job. Or
Yeah.
go buy a Malinois, put him in your apartment, and don't kill him and see what happens.
Yeah, see
Oh,
what
yeah.
In a
happens.
new fucking apartment.
Yeah, you can have holes in the wall.
You literally eat the drywall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Eat through the fucking drywall.
Oh, yeah.
Easy.
Doors,
That's
rip the doors off. Just
I've had multiple hinges replaced and doorknobs. Multiple. Multiple.
yeah, they get a little
The
aggressive.
one bad thing about writing the book, being a SEAL, you're supposed to be a silent professional. So that's one bad thing about writing the book. You're not supposed to write a book, but it was for my boy. I get to talk a little bit about brain health. I get to tell his story,
Yeah.
his legacy. I get to help a little bit with the brain health and all the trauma that I went through a little bit, and some of the shit that I saw, if I can help anybody else out. But also one of the bad things about writing a book is people hear like, oh, Malinois are so cool, and they go out and buy one, and then they can't handle it, and they'll drop it off at the fucking kennel or the
Yeah.
shelter.
Yeah.
It's really not fair, man.
Yeah, that's
It's not
a
fair to
short
dogs.
lifespan
It's
for
not.
those dogs.
One of
So,
worst
what's
things
the name
about
of your book?
It is called No Ordinary Dog.
Okay, and you obviously speak about your dog. What? Can you do a deeper dive of what's in the book?
Yeah, so since we were on the Bin Laden mission, Cairo's name was the first name released in the media, if the only name. I just saw a few things that was published. Nothing crazy, nothing really big mainstream, but just some bullshit out there saying people had him. Like, that's not fucking Cairo. I saw this article. I'm like, that's not Cairo. Has titanium teeth and laser beams coming out his asshole. I'm like, that was a pretty big piece of history.
Yeah.
Right? Like, yeah, fuck me. Like, I'm replaceable. Any person on that whole team. Like, I'm very proud of my accomplishments. But compared to some of the other guys, just being completely honest, I'm no big deal. You can go away at any time. You can be easily replaced at any time. Cairo wasn't, man. He was a different dog. We had a lot of really solid dogs, but man, Cairo was great. It's a big piece of history. I just wanted to be able to, like, if anybody's going to go down in history, like, cool, let's get the right story out there. Cool. Now I'm in the spotlight. Awesome. I don't love it, but it is what it is. And I get to help maybe other veterans with brain health.
Yeah. And you talk about, you're telling Cairo's story too. I've read most of the book up till now, and the way that you tell the story is much less your point of view and much more a third party's point of view of Cairo's history, which
Told
is
him-
it's an honorable thing to do.
I didn't want anything to do with the book,
Yeah.
honestly. They're like,
Yeah.
well, you have to. Like, literally, it's not possible to write the book about Cairo without you being part of it. So I'm like, all right.
But the way that you tell the story is very much about Cairo's history too. Like you do a good job of painting that picture of the amount of work that he did.
Thank you.
And the work that you guys did together.
Thank you. Yeah.
So the next question,
Very happy with how it turned out.
yeah, we're going to ask about that fateful night.
Which one? Okay.
So yeah, tell us about the Osama bin Laden raid.
Yeah. So
I mean, it's an iconic piece of history. Like you were a part of.
it was just like any other night.
Yeah.
Just who we were going after was different. Obviously, it was. We'd always get called up to do a whole bunch of different things at that command. We're always busy,
Yeah.
but it was fine. I was in probably late 20s by then ish, late 20s. Like, I had nothing else going on. I don't have a family. It took a lot to get to where I was from the trailer park to here. Like, it took a lot of work to get here. Like,
Yeah.
I am going to fully immerse myself in this life. I didn't care what the fuck we're doing. That was my new family. Like, I still love my family in Texas. Nothing against them, but this is my family. Like,
Yeah.
what are we doing, guys? Like, I don't give a shit what the fuck we're doing. Like, I get to be with the boys that I love. Going doing cool shit that I love. Like, cool. We're always getting called up like, hey, you're going to go here. I'm like, cool. I'm going on a fun trip with my family.
Yeah.
Perfect. I don't give a shit what we're doing. And we get called overseas to do all kinds of things. And a lot of that stuff just would never come to fruition. It would just get, we call it spin up and spin down. Like,
Yeah.
all right.
Yeah.
So I never got my hopes up. I had learned, I'd been around a little bit by then. Just don't ever get your hopes up.
Yeah.
If it fucking happens, it happens. You know, on the Captain Phillips thing,
Yeah.
I didn't believe it until the ramp opened.
Yeah.
Really?
Flew all the way over there. I'm like, yeah, cool. I don't believe anything.
Yeah, we'll probably just sit here.
Ramps open. I'm like, okay, I believe you now. So
Yeah.
that was cool. So I just try to learn not to ever get my hopes up. Just work on myself, be around the guys, and contribute as much as I possibly can. And I definitely started slacking off on that towards the end of my career, not contributing as much as I possibly can and to the team. But that's it, man. Just focus on that. It's all fun stuff. So they're like, all right, we're going to go do this. And a little bit of weirdness at first, telling different stories. And I was like, all right, cool. I don't care what we're doing. And then eventually it was told, like, all right, we think we have found bin Laden and we're going to go get him. I was like, okay. Ears perk up. I was like, very excited.
Yeah.
Don't get your hopes up.
Yeah. Try to limit
Don't get
those.
your
And
hopes
you've
up,
heard
bro.
rumors of this in the past.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Countless times.
Even before I got there, guys were like, oh, yeah, we've done this. We've played this game before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
like,
Done
cool.
this 30 times. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm like, all right, cool. Let's train for it. Like, same shit that we do all the time, guys. What are we doing? It's like, all right, different look. Like, we're going to be training here instead of here. Cool. Same guys, same thing. Little different spin on it. But man, I did get excited, of course. You know, try not to get my hopes up as much as I possibly could. But of course, we're very excited. Like, hopefully this comes in. Put a lot of work into it, and the intelligence people, I definitely put a lot of work on their part, man. It was kind of like, I feel bad for him. Like, what are you going to do with the rest of your life after this? It's like, you have literally dedicated like a lot of time to this. Like, what are you going to do after this? Like,
15 years hunting
holy
one guy.
shit. Like, what are you going to do after? Like, this has been your life.
Yeah.
Literally, you were consumed by this. Good on you. But we made sure everybody's wills were filled out. Everybody's life insurance policy was maxed out because we really didn't think we were going to be making it back. Like, see a lot of suicide vests. We've been in a couple of HBIDs where the whole house is rigged to explode.
Yeah.
See a lot of explosives. We're flying into a different country. We might get shut down. Like,
A lot of threats. Yeah.
we might not make it back on this one, which was always the case, obviously, but might have been a little bit higher stakes.
Sure.
So for us to put so much onto the line, like, we're not just going to do that. Like, around a bunch of smart motherfuckers that aren't going to be like, I'm just going to go sacrifice my life for a maybe. Like, no, we're not going to do this. So the intelligence people definitely did a great job. The pilots, everybody that had anything to do with that really crushed it. Enough to where it'd be like, yeah, we probably aren't going to make it back, but we believe you. Cool. Who are we going with? Cool. Y'all are fucking solid. Like, all right, it all came together perfectly. Ended up being we trained for a lot of contingencies. It's actually kind of a pretty funny joke. You had to be there, but we trained a lot of contingencies. The one contingency that we didn't train for actually happened where the courtyard or the helicopter actually crashed, landed into the courtyard.
Yeah.
It's the one thing we didn't plan for. I think somebody had brought it up, like, hey, what if we crashed in the courtyard or something? But
The one thing we didn't consider.
which is what usually happens, right?
Yeah. Now, were you on that bird? Or
I
were
was
you
not.
You were on the other bird?
I was on the other bird.
Okay.
So it was always
I was being on that helicopter though.
the one that didn't go down.
The one that the new helicopter.
That fancy
Yeah,
helicopter.
fancy.
I don't know what you're talking about. It's just a 60, man.
Yeah.
It looked the same from the inside. It's all the same shit. Pilots look the same. Hey, I like you guys.
Yeah,
and
they
the
got
inside look the same.
They got funny helmets up front, shaking sticks.
Yeah, right. This thing flies just the same.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We landed, and our job, we landed on the outside of the perimeter. So our job that night, mine and Cairo's, was to take another guy. I had a swim buddy with me. Two of us in Cairo were to do a couple laps around the perimeter looking for any change of behavior in Cairo. He said, saw a lot of explosives overseas. We're looking for anything. I really expected, man, like at least a suicide vest, if not for the whole fucking house to have some sort of explosives. So I'm just looking for that change of behavior or an escape tunnel. Just looking for him to show signs. So we did a couple laps. I didn't see anything, and we made our way in, really focusing on odor and letting the guys. The train was moving so quick. The guys were flowing through the house really quick, and I was just waiting for the call. Come to the second floor, third floor. We have a hidden room. It's like, all right, that was probably top of the list. There's probably some sort of hidden room that we can get him into, or trying to find a hidden room. So I was looking for explosives, and for him to key up on some source, just just act weird. Like, okay, this room he's acting a little fucking weird in. So I started on the first floor, and I just started waking my way up to the second floor. And there's glass everywhere. The guys were running and gunning. There was definitely some gunfights happened on the outside perimeter. There was some broken glass everywhere. There was gates up that guys had to breach. Like, he was fortified in there pretty well. I get to my way to the second floor, and I actually walked into the room with Rob O'Neill. And as I walk in the room, he goes, "I'm pretty sure I just shot that motherfucker in the face." I was like, huh, interesting. Like, we still working. Like, we don't have time to fuck around. We're on a time limit here. Like, okay, cool. Like, I believe you, but yeah, whatever. So I'm just watching Cairo work. Okay, we got shit to do. Yeah. Watching Cairo work and looking for explosive odor, just work in the room. And then the call comes over the radio, Geronimo. And I stop and I look at him and I'm like, they're not going to say that over that was the call sign for, like, it's done. Like, mission accomplished. We have captured or killed him. I stop, I hear it over the radio, I look at him, he looks at me, and I'm like, holy shit. Like, okay. Like, it's done. Like, that was the first time I ever gave a high five on target. It sounds pretty retarded to say right now.
Deservedly so.
Super cheesy. But
Super cheesy.
No way.
We just don't do that.
High fiving, yeah.
That was a first.
Hell yeah, brother.
That was one of those moments where, like, okay, even if we do get shot down on the way back, even if we don't make it back, it's done. Like, holy fuck. Like, so I stopped for a second. I'm like, and it just happened to be working out perfect. I walk in the room. I think I just shot that motherfucker in the face. Like, cool, sure you did. Watching him work. Geronimo, I look at him, he looks at me. I'm like, did we just high five?
You did just shoot him in the face. Yeah.
It's like, okay, I believe you. Somebody did. And then get back to work and right back to work. Feels weird saying, but it was a good, man. It was a good feeling. Like, I'll never forget that moment. Like, cool, mission's accomplished. It's done. Right back to work. We don't have time to mess around.
Yeah.
Continue doing sweeps, looking for odor. We get out of there. Since one of the helicopters got shot down, we had to bring in another one to pick us up, and it was pretty packed. And I remember sitting there on the floor with Cairo in my lap, and just, it was a good day. So I bring my little iPod shuffle in and listen to songs, and then just try not to imagine getting shot down, going down. And I just held him in my lap, and I listened to a song that I hadn't listened to. So I used to listen to "It's a Great Day to Be Alive" by Travis Tritt. That was like my jam. And I used to sit there with Falco. That was a fucking perfect song, man. We're overseas killing bad guys with the fucking guys I love. It was great. Like, that was "It's a Great Day to Be Alive" by Travis Tritt. And then Falco died, and I just couldn't fucking listen to that song, man. It always reminded me of Falco. It was a little trigger, and I was like, I can't fucking listen to it. And that fucking song came on, and I was like, if there's going to be one time to listen to this fucking song, it's going to be now. And hopefully we don't get shot down. But that song came on, and I was like, it was pretty fucking fitting. I hadn't listened to that song since Falco died. It just happened to come on, and it was a great day. And then there's a lot of stuff I forget these days. I got injured by a hand grenade overseas, lots of TBI and blah, blah, blah. Everybody has the same story. There's a lot of stuff I forget, but I remember landing back in J-Bad, getting off the helicopter, knowing that the mission was accomplished. And I remember just, like, looking around as we're walking back to the hangar, being like, nobody fucking died. Like, we did it. Like, 100%. Incredible. And nobody's dead. Like, some guys got fragged. There were some gunfights. Some shit you'll probably never even hear about. I don't know. But guys definitely got in firefights where they took some shrapnel and through the door and shit like that. And everybody made it. It was a very surreal moment. Like, I remember that distinctively, like, getting off the plane and looking around as we're walking the hangar, like, fuck, everybody's good.
Yeah.
How was that received when you got back?
It was great. I was a little naive, man. It was a big deal what we did. But honestly, like, it was just another night going after another fucking bad guy. We were well taken care of. We were well received when we got back on base. We did whatever we did, handed what all we had over. And another thing I'll never forget is they brought in some chairs and the TV. And I'm sitting there with the guys watching the president address the nation with his canoed head literally laying right there. That's another moment I'll never forget. That was a cool one. I was like, man, that's fucking great.
Yeah.
Wow.
We were well taken care of. They had, like, some pizza for us, and everybody was really great. But I didn't expect that when we landed back in Virginia, we got off the airplane, the door opened, and everybody was there.
Yeah.
Everybody. I was like, maybe I'm a little naive, but fuck, man. we usually just get back from deployment and maybe there's some people there to say hello.
Yeah.
It's like, hey, what's up, guys? Good to see you.
No.
Some people there. Everybody was there.
Nobody wants to miss that. Yeah.
Everybody was there. I was like, oh, shit. Cool.
Yeah.
Hey, thanks for showing up, guys.
Just surprising.
It was eye-opening.
It's just another day in the life for you.
Everybody was there. It's like, oh,
And here we are when everybody sees
hey,
the
everybody.
difference.
Yeah.
Cool. But yeah, man, everybody made it back. Like I said, some people got injured, hurt, like nothing really too major.
Sure.
I mean, shrapnel's a fucking big thing, but
Yeah.
to them, it's nothing. But everybody made it, man. The helicopter crashed.
Yeah.
Not only did those badass 160th pilots, not only did he soft land that thing in the courtyard where it worked out to our advantage, pretty sure he goes, I'll fly that fucking thing out of here. And I don't put it past him at all. Those guys are fucking legit.
I'll get this thing out of here.
I
Don't
bet you he
worry.
would have.
Yeah.
I don't bet too much. I'd put some fucking money on that. Like, I believe you.
Yeah.
Yep.
At least
I mean,
give it
and
a
you know
shot.
they were the best of the best.
Fucking A,
in
right.
160th.
I mean, we landed up plenty of lip landings on some weird shit with like,
yeah.
how the fuck are you flying this thing? Like, cool. As we're jumping off, fucking
Yeah.
shaking the birds. Like, all right.
The skill set that comes with that. Next
Good
level
stuff.
as well.
I feel pretty comfortable flying with them.
So-
I could sleep on the helicopter ride, no problem. I'd
Yeah.
fucking just fall asleep. Like, cool.
Same concept. You know, they put their heart into their craft. You know, and
sure.
everybody has these skill sets that culminate together and just execute so beautifully.
Yep. Sure did.
Yeah, it's incredible.
Yeah, that's got to be a wild feeling watching the president address the nation after a mission that you've just accomplished.
Like I said, I forget a lot of shit these days. I won't ever forget that.
Yeah, that
That was a great
Yeah.
thing.
that's an
I mean,
iconic.
actually,
that's
sometimes-
like a Kingsman moment where he's got the the different news articles of what he's accomplished because he
right.
saved the world.
Yep. I won't forget that one.
Yeah, that's
I
a
actually
good
sometimes will just go back and watch him address the nation just to bring back that feeling. It's still there.
Mm.
I need a little pick me up here and there.
Yeah,
I'll watch it.
Yeah.
that's a good reminder.
It's a good reminder.
Yeah. So you were also on the Captain Phillips mission, and I know that's also a quite iconic mission. I know Tom Hanks wasn't really there, but
Yes, he was.
He was there.
Old Tom.
yeah.
Yeah, man.
But that's an interesting mission. Now, were you acting as a dog handler there as well?
There was
Or
no
you were-
dog on that one. I
Okay.
basically jumped in and I filled a support role. I had actually just went over to handle a dog, so my team that I had just left to become a dog handler had a big role in that, helping support that mission. But unfortunately, I was a dog guy then, so I was not part of that team specifically anymore.
Okay.
So I was just there to support wherever I could, and
Yeah.
it was cool. We did the jump in. The snipers were the guys that really, the head shed and the snipers were
Yeah.
the people, and those are no jokes. I mean,
I mean,
no joke shots
yeah, you're making a shot from a moving boat
from
to
a moving.
another moving boat.
Yeah.
I mean, that's impressive.
Moving
yeah.
carrier, moving boat.
Everything's moving.
Three, how many? I forget. It's ask Tom, how many shots at the same time? I forget how many. I think it was 3 on board at the same time, possibly 4 simultaneously shots.
All at the same time.
That
And they
is
all have to
wicked,
be, and there's an
man.
American hostage on the line.
Yeah.
I remember talking with one of the snipers. He's a very good friend, and he's solid, man. He's such a fucking solid operator. I love him to death. Like, he was one of the smartest and most capable people I know. And even him, like, thank God he put in all that fucking work. All those guys, because one person fucks that shot up, and it doesn't always. The hostage rescue was obviously very successful. If you haven't seen the movie, go watch the Tom Hanks movie. They don't always turn out successful, right?
Yeah.
One guy misses a shot, you know what's going to happen. That guy's going to pick up an AK and just
Yeah, hostage is gone now.
hostage is gone. So getting to talk with him, I actually went to his house and got to sit behind the fire, and like I said, this guy had been around, seen some shit, and the feeling that he had is just like getting to sit there and like have a conversation like us, except it's not recorded, and like, so what's up, man? And just tell him like those were no joke fucking shots. Hats off to every single person. And he's like, man, I was so nervous about the hostage. So we have this obstacle called the Slide for Life in Buds on the O course. It's basically you have a 3-story platform. You get up 1 story however you can, either hoist yourself up or do like this, grab onto the ledge and do some backflip, 3 stories up.
Yeah.
Pretty high up off the ground, and then there's a rope that goes from 3rd story, and it just kind of slides down. So you get on top of the rope and you slide, hopefully if you can. If you flip upside down, then you have to like shuffle your way. I think we're being recorded
Shimmy.
so people can kind of see my perfect explanation. You shimmy your way down like that. But if you optimally, you can get on top of the rope and shimmy your way down. It's like, when the fuck are we ever going to use this? So
This scenario.
it actually paid off. The guy's like, I physically couldn't. Like, I'm pretty sure if the rope wouldn't have been there, he would have jumped into the water and swam to the dinghy.
Yeah.
He hopped on the rope and slid for life all the way down to the dinghy just to fucking check on him. And he's like, I was getting physically sick to my stomach. To like, I couldn't sit there anymore. Like, I had to go and
had to go check.
That's
That's insanity.
There's a hostage. There's an American hostage on the line. Like,
Yes.
But it just is a true testament to how much training goes in.
100%.
Like those snipers. At some point, you have to be on a boat, moving, and practice, consistently. Because that is not an average shot.
Yeah. Those guys could have just taken the early day plenty of times. Like, I'm going to go to the bar. Or I'm going to go do this. Or I'm going to go fuck off. They put in the work. They put in the hours at the range, perfecting and honing their skills to where pulled it off, man.
Yeah.
Good job. Hats off.
And three individuals.
Right.
3 individuals
no joke.
perfectly executed.
Can't even do it justice by explaining it. It's fucking no joke.
That's magic. Yeah, that
Think
is.
about the pressure.
I can't imagine.
Think about the shots alone
Well,
with no pressure.
anyone knows in hunting, right?
Yes. Okay. Yeah. So put that.
For the audience there, when you're hunting, you get that shake right before,
Yeah.
and it's the same thing except overseas you have people shooting back, but now you're on a boat, you're moving, everything. Now you got an American hostage on the line. There's so many variables that could throw even the best shooter off.
100%.
Yeah. All of those things to
No
come
joke.
together. Yeah.
Nailed
Impressive.
it.
Yeah.
Nailed it.
Nailed
it.
Brought your best for the day.
So I can't do it justice. Hats off to those guys. I didn't have anything to do with it. I was just there to support. I wish I could say I took all 3 shots, but that is not the case.
Yeah, that would be dope.
I did not Chuck Norris it.
Yeah. No, but I mean,
Man, it was cool to be part of a hostage rescue, a
Yeah.
successful
Yeah.
hostage rescue. It was really...
yeah, one of the most iconic hostage rescues in
Hell
history.
yeah, Tom Hanks wanted to do something.
Yeah.
with it. It was cool.
Yeah.
That jump in was interesting.
Yeah, you guys landed in the water, right?
Yeah, it was great. Like, there's a bunch of sharks in that water. I'm like, cool. I'm gonna land on the boat, into the boat. Not a very big jumper, but I landed pretty close. I was impressed with myself. Like, hey, fuck yeah, right there, right next to the
Sharks
boat.
to motivate, man.
Sharks to motivate. The man in the gray suit. He's a real thing. So I remember jumping out and looking at the air and I was like, this is fucking dangerous. There was a lot of canopies out there.
Yeah.
There was a plethora of people jumping that day.
Oh, was there?
Yeah.
A lot of people in the
There was
air.
a lot of people in the air. I was like, well, I'm going to fuck off. I'm going to stay over here in my own little happy space. And then that looks like I don't want to be part of anything to do. Where's my boat? There it is. We had a couple canopies together, but it was there were some canopies in the air that day.
Yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't normal operating procedure, that's for sure. Not what we're used to,
Yeah.
but it was good.
It's a good day, man. Good day when everybody comes back as well.
Oh yeah.
So, how's everything nowadays? So you got out, like, what was after that, I suppose?
After that, so after the bin Laden mission, I for a while there, I just kind of wish I died during that mission. So we get back, Extortion 17 happens where we lost a lot of guys. That was a big loss for our community. So that was the first time my hair fell out, and I had not the best girlfriend at the time. It's my own fault, but this is not a very good relationship. I thought she had shaved my head in my sleep. This kind of explains the relationship I was in. Woke up on the couch. I was drinking a lot. Period. A little bit, I like to drink,
Sure.
so but after Extortion happened, it turned into a real big problem. Like, it was like drinking myself to sleep every night, looking at pictures of my friends and just drinking myself, trying to kill a gallon of vodka every single night, pretty much. And then my hair fell out. I thought I got shaved in my sleep, and I go over to my friend's house and his wife's like, no, that's alopecia. I'm like, what's alopecia? I go to the doctors and they're like, it's either stress induced or it's hereditary. I'm like, well, it's not hereditary. And we just lost a couple guys. It's pretty easy to see. I'm like, no big deal. Nothing you can do for it. After that, my fingernails fell out for a little bit. It was weird. They didn't like completely fall off. They just got real brittle. So it was like the fingernail wasn't there, but it was just flakes and it hurt. Like everything I touched hurt. And that lasted for, I don't know, at least a year, if not 2. So that was weird. I'm not sure if that was stress or if that was just something I picked up.
You never got this figured out?
No, I never got that one figured out. I still.
That's a very abnormal.
Yeah, they just grew back one day. I'm guessing it's stress, but it could be like, I don't know, probably got some fucking parasite killing me from the inside. Who knows?
It could be.
I don't know.
You got to get these things checked out.
Yeah, I
my
did.
friend.
Dude, I was a dev group. Like,
Yeah.
I got the best in the fucking world.
Yeah.
Like, I would go to the doctor, just like, you don't know? Cool. Well,
Nothing, huh?
We're still deploying. Hair grew back eventually. And then on another hostage rescue, it was a successful hostage rescue, but unfortunately we lost one of my best friends. His name was Nick Check. He died on that. My hair fell out again. He sacrificed his life to save the hostage. It was pretty easy to see at that fucking point. Like, it's definitely stress induced.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Extortion happens, hair falls out. I'm fine as I'm fucking pounding monsters talking to the psych. Like, I'm good. I'm fine. I'm getting fat as fuck, drinking myself to sleep every night. I'm like, no, I'm good. We're still deploying. And then eventually, man, people were looking at me weird. All the guys on my team, the leadership was sitting me down, like, I was showing up late. Like, I never show up late. I love my job.
Yeah.
Smelling like booze, like drinking myself to sleep. And I eventually show up late because I slept in. That doesn't fly. That doesn't fly at that command, period. So
Yeah.
having sit downs with my leadership. I'm getting fat as fuck, not working out. It was a bad time, man. I got a little bit of treatment under my belt for the drinking stuff. And then I tried to hop back in the train, starting to redeem myself after some mistakes that I made. And then in 2012, I was hit by a hand grenade. And that was pretty much the end of my career. The migraines after that just wasn't the same person. I think it was old Jimmy Hatchett said it. You're either like an asset or a liability. I'm like, yeah, that's pretty much fucking it. And I was definitely a liability, and that was a hard pill to swallow.
Yeah.
Coming to terms with that.
Fucking A.
Yeah.
It's like I was
Just
a liability.
wears on you, you know?
It's no longer, I was not only going to get myself killed, what if I get somebody else killed?
Yeah.
Trying to live with that
I
would
got a
be.
fucking problem. The wheels were falling off big time. Guys were seeing it. I just was using other excuses like, oh, it's the drinking, or it's the fucking
Yeah.
girl I'm with, or it's fucking this, or it's that. It's like, nah, bro. The wheels are falling off. Like, I look back on it now, like, I remember being in muster or whatever. Somebody's having a command muster. You get all fucking dressed up in your camis and shit like that. And I'm having a fucking comb over, and guys are poking my bald spot in muster, fucking with me. Like, look at this shit. And everybody had alopecia. I'm like, does anybody know what this is? Like, yeah, most guys had it in their beard.
Yeah.
Just big bald spots in their beard. But I had a big fucking comb over on the top of my head, and guys were poking me like, look at this shit. Like, hey, it's normal.
Yeah.
But I look back on it now, it's like, hey, dude, your hair's falling out. Like, your fingernails fell out. Like, the wheels were coming off.
Something's wrong.
Something's wrong. You're drinking yourself to nut your sleep
Something's
every
wrong.
night. Like, it's not normal to do that.
Yeah.
I never stuck a gun in my mouth, but I was just killing myself slowly.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, like a coward.
So did you start to address it?
I did.
At that point?
Little by little. I mean, I had some very good leadership. I know I've said that multiple times, but I really did. They took care of me to the best of their ability at the time, at the command, and then eventually it was just time to move on. And after the hand grenade in 2012, I got hit a little bit. The migraines got real bad.
Yeah.
Memory loss, it was bad. It's not the best, man. I don't like to say that out loud just because I feel as if I can fix it with other modalities. Like, I'm 39. Like, that shit ain't gonna last forever.
Yeah.
Like, Alzheimer's is a real thing. Like, my memory can get better.
Mm-hmm.
There is medicine out there that can fix my fucking brain.
Yeah.
So
Lots of therapies
there's lots
out
of
there.
shit. So I don't even like to say it out loud, but the memory loss is not the best fucking. I used to be a pretty high functioning individual. I can multitask, and then it's like I leave the cup of water in the fucking at the refrigerator, and I walk away to go do something, and then to see if I can like come back. And it's like 30 seconds tops. Leave the Yeti in the thing to see if I can come back, and the fucking thing's overflowing because I can't remember that the fucking cup's in there. Like short term, like, what do I have going on? Is there too much in my life going on? Like, anyways, it was not good. Like, I remember sitting there watching a guy, and he's like, he's going to become a team leader. He's running like 2 or 3 trips. He's getting his black belt in jiu-jitsu. He's on the way. Like, I don't forget what belt he was. Anyways, he's working his way up. He's got multiple kids, raising a family. He's going to college. I'm like, dude, you're fucking got everything going on. I can't run one fucking trip. One easy fucking trip. And then I'm laying there with fucking anyways. I'm not saying this to boo-hoo on me. It was just like, I look back on it and I'm like, it wasn't good.
It's just, breaks are never to be had as well. And that's a compounding issue. Deployment after deployment, years after years.
And some guys can do it.
Yeah.
Some guys can fucking keep going and rocking. And for me, the wheels came off completely, I would say. And I'm glad my hair fell out. I'm glad my fingernails fell out, because I was sitting there and like, am I going crazy? Like, am I just being a pussy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really? Like, do I just not want this job anymore? Am I just being a bitch? Do I just not have it anymore? Like, what the fuck is wrong with me? What is this migraine shit? Am I making this up?
Yeah.
With this memory loss? Am I just making excuses? Like, what? I don't feel the fucking same. Am I going fucking crazy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm glad my hair fell out, because it's a physical symptom of like, because I really thought I was going fucking crazy.
Yeah. It's showcasing.
Am I making this
that
shit
you're
up?
Correct.
And
yeah.
do I not just want to be here anymore? I
Yeah.
fucking love this job. Do I not just admit it? Am I being a bitch? Like, do I not just want to be here with the team anymore? Okay. Am I too much of a bitch to say it's time to fucking move on? Like, no, it's something was off.
Something's
I'm like,
deeper.
okay, something is fucking off. Like, my hair's
Yeah.
falling out. All right, cool. All right. At least I know I'm not fucking, I know I'm a little crazy, but yeah.
At least there's some indicating factors.
At least there was a little bit of feedback there. Like, okay, something's off.
So so it's been about 10 years now since you started to, I guess, since you got injured.
Yep.
And since you started your medical separation, that ended in about 2015, you said?
2015.
So since then, what are some of the things that you've been working on? Specifically, I know brain health is very important to you, and trying to manage, searching for alternate modalities, and pretty much utilizing everything at your disposal to make sure that your brain health is functional.
Do everything, man. So the three big ones. So when I got out, it was a big transition out. I almost drank myself to death a couple of times. I was 250 plus pounds, just a
Wow.
bag of shit, man. I had a good team around me, people who cared about me, who kept me from sticking a gun in my mouth, I guess. I was just killing myself with booze slowly. And like I said, I had a couple incidences where I shouldn't be here. It's a real bad time. So I had one of my best friends, his name is Jared Shaw. He reached out and he was going to a program for the TMS treatment, transcranial magnetic stimulation, from the Brain Treatment Foundation. And the lady who runs that is fucking awesome. Her name is Kara. She's like, she always goes above and beyond. She's like, do too much. I'm like, it's like, hey, I got to tell her to stop. Like, you're doing so much. Please, like, thank you. But just great. So he was going, he knew her, and he knew how great she was. And he used the whole, if you don't go, I'm not going. So, because I didn't know her. Like, he knew her. He knew how good he believed what she was putting out. I had been through enough shit by then. Like, I'm like, I just don't fucking believe anything anymore. I've been on the meds and the migraine meds and antidepressants.
Yeah.
Stick the ganglion block in my fucking neck. Psychs, float tanks, this, that, I don't know.
None of it was working?
No. So I was like, I'm tired of doing this treatment stuff. So he played the whole, I'm not going if you don't go. I was like, sorry, fuck it, I'm going. Went out to California for, I can't remember, 8-9 weeks.
Yeah.
It was
Couple
great.
months.
Couple months.
And you do that every day, right? You're doing
Do it every day.
Magnetic stimulation.
Yep. So Kara put me on the nutrition program. They'd have great meals for us. In the mornings, you have your food made to where you're eating healthy. You go work out in the morning, and you'll either get a decent workout in, or you'll see the physical therapist. If both, I forget if it switched.
Okay.
But you're getting physical therapy, and you're getting good workouts. And then the second half of the day, you're getting the MERT treatment, and then you just go back and hang out. So that was a good thing. It was I think it just like anything, it wore off after a while.
Okay. But you saw some
Definitely
improvement
saw
afterwards.
some significant improvement.
Okay.
Like, okay, so that was my first step towards treating myself. Like the ganglion block worked for maybe a tad.
Yeah.
Not for me. I did it twice. The second time I really didn't feel anything. The TMS treatment, that worked for a good little bit. And then just, came back off. Started drinking. I was still drinking quite a bit. And then if you've heard of the VETS program through Marcus Amber Capone. So that was probably pretty life-changing.
So you went down to Mexico to...
Did a little bit of psychedelic treatment.
How did that respond for you?
That was outstanding.
Yeah.
Dave and I both partook in October of last year.
Nice.
Yeah.
Life-changing stuff.
It is a life-changing.
So I don't think it's a fix-all. That stuff wears off as well.
Sure.
Definitely the most profound treatment that I found. And I'm not saying it's for everybody. I think everybody is on different levels. You could also have a psychotic break.
Yeah.
Like I equate it to like going under for brain surgery. It's a big fucking deal.
It is
if
a big
deal. If you need
deal.
it, cool. Don't go fuck with it. Don't go play with it. And I'm going to do it again and again and again and again. Like, no, I think it's like a good modality or a good tool to use. I don't ever want to fucking do it again if I don't have to. But cool. Like, all right, now it's like you use that as a tool. Like, don't kill yourself, because we have guys unfortunately killing themselves.
Yeah.
Even as of recently, which is fucking terrible, man.
Yeah, the last 2 weeks have been pretty heavy
It's been
for
pretty rough, man.
It's
the
been
community.
a rough year.
So anybody that's in that position, like, hey, just please come take a look. And if it doesn't work, it doesn't fucking work. But it's like, at least
Keep trying. Keep trying.
keep
There's
trying, man.
so many
There's
modalities
so
out
much
there.
out there.
Yeah, you can continue trying new things
100%.
time after time.
And that's all
Something
I
out
need
there is
to
going to
for
work.
being.
It's just don't quit like everything
Don't
else.
quit, man.
Don't
So
quit.
For team guys to quit, it just doesn't fucking sit right with me.
Yeah, and it's the same with mental health. You got to continue to drive to fix it, like you would critique yourself in any other training that you do. That CQB, you'd hone those skills. You do the glass houses, you do the shoot houses.
How can I improve?
Got to do the same thing with your brain.
It scares me, because everybody always says I would have never guessed that guy would have done that.
Yeah.
I hear that quite often, and it scares the fuck out of me.
Yeah, I
Like,
mean,
what if I have
just lost a good friend Joe Cap. You know, he wrote a book, same thing, and would have been some of the guys you would have never thought to do it. And so it's surprising. It comes at everybody, and it comes at such a shock to those around them as well. It's brutal.
It's a good tool to use, but now I say I work a lot with the Warrior Health Foundation, run by an ex-teammate of mine called Sean Rosario. He just does your lab work and puts you on all the supplements and get you in contact with a solid doctor. Excuse me. So blood work, sleep, and nutrition and exercise, man. Those are like my 3 big ones.
Yep.
I use a fucking sleep machine, which I love. It's fucking awesome.
A sleep machine.
A little fucking CPAP.
Oh, the CPAP?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
great, man. If you haven't had one, it's the best thing ever. It's fucking awful.
Sarcasm.
It's awful. It's fucking awful, but
Yeah.
it's that important.
Feels like somebody's blowing up your nose the whole night.
It's great. You put the Bane mask on your face and then try to get some sleep. Everybody hates it. But I found that, I mean, if you stop breathing, however many times a fucking hour, like how good is my sleep?
You get no
You're not getting
quality
good
sleep.
Yeah.
So cool. Give me the fucking sleep. Get good sleep. Getting your blood work done. Getting good sleep, and then exercise when you can, and nutrition. And there's other modalities, breath work,
That's
Yeah.
it.
Mindfulness. Yeah.
mindfulness. There's all kinds of different shit, but there's all kinds of shit you can do.
Those are big ones, though.
Those
that
are
you
big
listed.
ones.
Those are the big ones.
Get your sleep good,
Sleep, exercise, nutrition.
right? Some sort of movement, and even my fat ass. Sometimes I slack. I've been traveling on
Not
lately.
fat
fat ass.
anymore, buddy. Not fat anymore.
You know, I'm not too.
For all of our just audio listeners, he's actually 350 pounds. No.
Yeah.
I broke 350.
Brick shit house over here.
Shit house.
250 lean.
But yeah, if I don't find myself in the gym, which I've been traveling these last 2 months, and I've been slacking, man. I feel the anxiety build up.
Yeah.
My back is starting to hurt. A noticeable
You need to move.
difference. I
Yeah.
have to do like I've skipped leg day for the last 2 months or anything, any sort of exercise, and I feel my back in pain. If I'm lifting and I'm staying consistent with it, it doesn't go away. It never goes away, but
Gets better.
it gets fucking better, man.
Yeah. Funny how that works.
Funny.
Yeah.
And blood work is easy. It's literally in the numbers. You can't make this shit up.
Yeah.
Let's go get
Yep.
your blood work done. You're deficient in this. Have a doctor, a real doctor, look at your shit.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
This is what you need. This is your optimal blood work. Cool. What else? Sleep. Perfect.
What supplements do I need?
Eat
There
better
you
and
go.
move. What supplements do I need?
Yeah.
That all makes sense. And then there's other modalities that you can definitely. Okay, so that's a good base.
Yeah.
What else? Breath work, mindfulness.
I mean, even yoga. you
Yoga
know?
is huge, man.
Yoga's a great one, and that's that. Your body is so tight
Fucking A.
from all the operating that you do.
It's so tight. I remember.
And it's years and years of buildup. You gotta stretch it out. How often do we stretch?
Shit. Even just sitting at a computer all day.
Yeah, right.
You can be tight from operating.
Yeah.
But if you're sitting at a computer all day
Yeah.
long, same thing.
I hurt so bad
Yeah.
on the car rides now.
Yeah.
I got to get out and stretch the fuck out. I remember being at one of the treatment centers, and the physical therapist, she's sitting there hitting me on the back, going, "Relax." I'm like, "What the fuck are you talking about?"
I
She
am.
was hitting me, going, "Relax." I'm like, "This is fucking me. Relax." Like, "Uh-oh. What do you mean relax?" Like, I can't relax. I can't pull over anymore. Like, I don't know what you want me to do.
Yeah.
Like, I am relaxed.
Yeah.
I can't relax anymore.
Can't pull over any
I
further.
can't pull over any further, bro. Like, I don't know what you mean.
Yeah, that's a crazy one. But dude, good on you for doing the therapies that you need to get over it, because that's a hard one. We feel as men, especially, we got to tough it out and just rub some dirt on it and stop being a pussy. But that's not the case. We need to be able to take care of our minds so that we can take care of our team.
Yeah.
Everybody goes through trauma. Everybody in life. Life is, you can't have the fucking good without the bad. Everybody's going to
It
experience
is. And that
life.
trauma is there to test you.
At some point in time, you were going to have loss. You were going to experience some sort of hardship.
Yeah.
It just looks different, man.
It's how you overcome it.
Yep. Luckily, I had a good support system around me. I had good people to where I did have people, and I still slack these days, not reaching out to guys and be like, you always say it, say reach out, especially with what's happened recently. Yeah. Do I fucking do it as much as I should? I'm getting so busy with work and shit. Like, I don't know. I don't. So I slack.
Yeah.
Obviously, I need to, it's just a phone call or a text, check in, or
It's real quick, real easy.
it can be. And yet I don't do it as much as I should.
I think we're all at fault of that too.
Right. So it's just to say it, get in people's minds, even my own. It does make a difference, man.
Set those intentions, right? Set the intentions, follow through.
For sure.
That's it. That's it, brother. Well, thanks so much for joining us today and sharing your story. It was a hell of a ride, that's for sure.
It still is, man.
It's still
Got a long ways to go.
Yeah.
It's only started.
That is. So
I'm in my prime.
that's right.
So
And if you have
get
that
this thing
mindset,
going.
man, you can take on anything.
That's right.
That is.
There's plenty of shit to do.
Thanks for joining us today, Will.
Thanks for
one
having me,
more
guys.
time. The name of your book and where can people find you?
So the name of the book is No Ordinary Dog. The easiest way to find me is we're building a website right now. It should be up and running here soon. It's willchesney.net.
Okay.
It's spelled Kenny, just like Kenny Chesney, Chesney. And my Instagram is probably another way. I don't really check my messages all that much. I kind of suck, but if I do any sort of social media, it's my Instagram, which is Will Cheese with 3 E's.
Will Cheese.
Cheese.
That's right when old school came out. It was
Oh,
the
yeah.
thing.
Cheese.
Yeah, I got out.
We locked him in a dumpster once.
Exactly.
That's right.
Well, thanks so much, Will. It's been a real pleasure.
An absolute
Same
pleasure.
here. Thanks, guys.
Thanks for all you've done.
Great chatting with you all.
This has been the Medevac podcast, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for joining us today. If you're interested in reaching out or getting in touch with myself or Dave, head on over to our Instagram. It's the easiest way to get in touch with us at Medevac Podcast or medevacpodcast.com. There's a little email button on there. Let us know the guests you want to see, topics you want us to discuss, and more.
All right. Take care, everybody.
See you later. Bye.
See you.